Comprehension check. Good morning. This is comprehension check. From which lesson, children? Did you get it? Yeah, jalebis. Yeah. So before I begin, I would like to ask you something. How did you celebrate Diwali, Festival of Lights? Okay, you celebrated it in a grand manner. Very good. So, these questions are from which story, children? Yeah, you got it right. It's from Jalebis. So, let's begin. The first question. I have the questions for you, all the questions and then all the answers. Okay, first one. Why didn't he pay the school fees on the day he brought money to school? What were the coins saying to him? Do you think they were misguiding him? Do you think so? They were misguiding him? No. Okay, do you think they were misguiding him? Third, why didn't he take the coin's advice? Give 2 or 3 reasons. Okay, you have to give 2 or 3 reasons for that question. Okay, what did the oldest coin tell him? Did he follow his advice? If not, why not? He reached home with the coins in his pocket. What happened then? What happened? That you have to tell. Yeah, the first answer. The teacher who collected the fees was on leave. Yeah, he was on leave. That day he was on leave. Who? The name of the teacher was Master Ghulam Muhammad. Second, 1 rupiah asked him what he was thinking about. He should taste fresh, hot jalebis. So what is the rupiah trying to do here? The rupiah is tempting that small boy. Come on, spend the coin, spend the money. Eat hot jalebis. They were meant to be eaten, so you go ahead and spend that money. Those who have money in their pocket can eat them. Okay, now the next one, children. So he told to eat them. Now next, yes, they were misguiding him. This is because the money was meant for his school fees. Yes, obviously, he didn't take the coin's advice. Money was for school fee. Then he was afraid of his teacher. If he got angry, then what would happen? He would keep him standing on the bench. Moreover, he considered even looking at something in the bazaar a sin. Actually, he's scared, children. He's so scared. First one. The oldest coin told him they were trying to tell him actually something for his own good. He asked him if he didn't feel like eating those hot jalebis. If he spent the money that day, he would get the scholarship the next day. So that is what he meant. Come on, go ahead, eat. Yeah. So, the next one. He didn't follow his advice. He thought that what he was saying was not right. Though his mouth watered at the thought of jalebis, at the sight of jalebis, he controlled himself. The reason was that he was not a common sort of a boy. He was among the most promising students, a very good boy. Besides, he came from a well-to-do family. So he came from a very well-to-do family. Next, when he reached home, he sat on the bed. The coins began to speak. He went inside to have lunch. They began to shriek. He was thoroughly fed up and ran towards the bazaar. He quickly told the halwai to give him a whole rupee worth of jalebis. That means what? He's tempted. Yeah? Okay. Next, comprehension check, page 68. Why didn't he eat all the jalebis he had bought? What did he do with the remaining jalebis? The fear was killing me. What was the fear? Children's stomachs are like digestion machines. Yeah. What do you understand by that? Do you agree? How did he plan to pay the fees the next day? When it is time to pay the fees, what does he do? How is he disobeying the elders by... Okay, now, answers. He bought a heap of jalebis with 1 rupee. He ate many jalebis. His stomach was so full that he couldn't eat any more. Second, the boys from the neighborhood had assembled in the gully, the lane, that means lane. He started distributing the jalebis, among them, gave to them also. It was a problem to digest all the jalebis that he had eaten. There was a burp at every breath. There was danger of the burp bringing out a jalebi or two because he had overeaten. This fear was killing him. Third, it means that children's stomachs work efficiently like machines. They can digest even if they overeat. But I don't agree with this view. If a child overeats, he will suffer from indigestion. However, Munna might have a different experience. Fourth one, he thought that he would get the previous month's scholarship the very next day, so he will be able to pay his fees with that amount. He thought so. So that is why he thought he must pay. He must eat. When it is time to pay the fees, he takes his bag, leaves the school. He disobeys the elders by crossing the railway track and eating sweets that warned him never to do so, because crossing the railway track could be very dangerous. Yes. Okay, now, page 72. What was the consequence of buying jalebis with the fees of money? His prayer to God is like a lawyer's defense of a bad case. Does he argue his case well? What are the points he makes? He offers to play a game with Allah Mia. What is the game? Did he forget? Okay. Did he get 4 rupees by playing the game? What did he get to see under?